What's up, everybody? Welcome back to EVE Online. I'm Abe. We're going through the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc missions series, and we are on mission 28. It's called It's Not Over Yet. And let's just jump in, read what we're about to do. I think it's a simple go talk to this other agent mission, and it should be quick and easy. So, let's see. Dagon was the pilot leading the fleet that the drones first destroyed, and a known terrorist. He was supposed to be dead. It's very important that he is made dead. The sisters consider this a top priority. Dagon is heading for a system in Minmatar space. He can't have gone far. I'll connect you with Keita Eslin, advisor to the Kruswal tribe. She can help you track down Dagon. I've been to Minmatar space quite a few times myself, scattered marbles. It's not so bad there. But just be careful when you wander, where you wander and what you say. Their way of doing things can be a little rough around the edges at times. But I've also never known a Minmatar to not get a job done. In case you don't know, the Kruswal can be a little sly. Just make sure this one looks after your interests too. Still, I'm sure you can handle yourself. Alright, so we're reporting to her. We'll set that destination. Looks like, 13 jumps. Alright, so I'm going to accept. And while we go through this, there's not a lot that's going to go on here, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing a podcast called the Errant Gamer Podcast with a few friends of mine. And it's a weekly thing. So you can catch us on iTunes or wherever it is that you do you get your podcasts from. And we talk about the news, general gaming topics, and I think we're going to hopefully get into a little bit of hardware discussions in the near future. I'd like to add that as a segment. Additionally, I've got other things going on YouTube here. I've been getting into Stellaris a bit and making a few videos there, trying to walk people through some of the more complex portions of the game. So that's worth checking out if you are into strategy games at all. Hopefully it will help make that sort of game more accessible. I don't know why, but I've been on a strategy game kick lately. So I don't know. I would guess that I will get into Elite Dangerous videos here shortly because I picked up a new joystick. It's coming on Tuesday, and I'm really excited about it. And I've been holding off and ignoring my urges to play that game until that new joystick comes, so I can scratch the itch and really get used to the control system and really dive deep into it. So look for those. Otherwise, hit me up in the comments. Talk to me. Let me know who you are, what you're up to, what you find interesting, and what games you're playing lately. And, maybe we can, maybe we can chat about it. Maybe we can collaborate if you're interested in doing a joint sort of Twitch stream or anything like that. It would just be fun to sort of build out a bit more of a community and to see who's watching this and to get to know you a little bit. So, I've got 11 more jumps, and I will, I guess I'll just sort of let the video run here. But thank you for watching, and I appreciate you being here. And I'll see you when we get to where we're going. And it looks like we're going to Heck. So we're flying through Tar right now. I got married 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I guess 3 weeks ago now. And my wife is now leaving for a business trip to China, so I've got a couple weeks to myself here where I will be playing far more games than any one human being should play in a short period of time. And, I've got a full-time job, so I'll be doing that during the day. But in the evenings now, there will be a lot more opportunity for streaming and video creation, so maybe we'll be able to increase our output here and do something kind of cool. I've also been thinking about, maybe you can tell me what you think of this if you're seeing this. I would really like your input. I'm thinking of creating or adding a little bumper to the beginning of my YouTube videos to see if it makes it feel and gives it a little more professional, gives it a little bit more of that feel. So what are your thoughts? It wouldn't be a long one, obviously, because who wants to sit through 30 seconds of logos and music and crap like that? But, I've been thinking about ways to make the videos more entertaining, and adding music is one that I think I might do, just kind of have it going in the background. And maybe having a little logo or an intro bumper For it's like 5 to 7 seconds, maybe 3 to 5 seconds. Just something that is specific to me and mine. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm kind of on the fence about it. So I need my subscription to, I'm a bit of a photographer on the side. I don't know if you can see the some of the videos or some of the pictures on the wall behind me, but I took 3 of the 4. So the one in the corner with the ocean and the mountains, those are mine. The one with the sunset up here is mine as well, and the one in the bottom right corner is my dad's photo. So I've had this ongoing subscription with Adobe, letting me use Lightroom and Photoshop to sort of manage my photography that way. But I'm thinking of expanding into like their overall creative suite, because I don't know, I try to make these videos on the fly so that they don't require a whole lot of editing. Saves me a lot of time and energy, but I would kind of like to get more familiar with video editing and try to make these into a little bit better, I don't know, make them more entertaining to watch. And I don't know if a whole lot of production time and energy or whatever will do that, but it can't hurt. So I'm trying to increase the quality of what I'm doing here, and I think getting an ongoing subscription to all of Adobe's products, just to give me access to Premiere, I think it is, Premiere Pro, whatever their video editing software is. And that would allow me to pretty easily like swap and add little video clips at the beginning or at the end or whatever. So just food for thought. For a while there, I had this Mac laptop that I had Final Cut Pro on, and so I would, like, it was a MacBook Air. Allison, my wife, gave it to me, like it was a kind of an old laptop that she had, and so she was letting me use it to edit the videos that I was making here. But I would have to like make the recordings, take them over and copy them onto this laptop with a USB key, and then put them into the program, splice them together on this tiny little 12-inch screen, and the storage space on that laptop was very small. And then, export it to another video file, then upload it from there. And it was just this long sort of roundabout process that seemed far more complicated than it needed to be. So having it on here, while it's going to cost me an additional amount of money each month, it may be worth having, since I've got a big screen, as you can see, and I can do the editing here just kind of on a real computer as opposed to on a laptop. So I don't know. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do there, but short term, I need to replace this chair. I need to replace this desk so that I'm sitting much more ergonomically. My back has been bugging me for the last few months, and I think that's the problem. So I got to get rid of those things. I got to figure out a way to sell a nice desk, because I don't need this nice thing that I've got, but I also don't want random strangers coming into my house to look at my furniture because of Craigslist. I'd rather that at very least they stay outside, but the desk is big enough and heavy enough that I can't move it by myself, and I'm not even sure if Allison were here, if the two of us could move it together. But I would like to sell it so that I can get something that's a little bit more computer oriented and a little bit less. I don't want to say that the desk is stodgy. It's a beautiful desk and it looks great in here, but I also need to move myself into the back room so that I can create an isolated streaming / video space for myself. Yeah, hi. How you doing, Bailey? So that she can be on phone calls with China in the evenings, and I can, or do whatever she wants to do out here, watch TV or whatever, and I can still make videos and stream and and do my thing without disturbing her. So it's all part of the plan. But you know how these things go. Where and how you spend your money is always a point of contention. And the yard needs a lot of work, and there's some renovations in the house that need to happen, and those may or will likely take precedence over a lot of this other stuff. So, but that's life. And that's a good problem to have. Although before any of that happens, we need to finish paying for the wedding
Warp drive active.
and all of that. So we are almost there. We're one jump out from Heck. We're in Minmatar space, and you can see that also by noticing what the gates look like that we are flying through. Because the Minmatar ships, as well as the gates and the stations that you come across, all have a very sort of rusted out, reddish, see this? Sort of slapped together technologically look, whereas Caldari, especially the Caldari and the Amar, have a very smooth, rounded edges sort of aesthetic, whereas the Minmatar are harsh edges and, you know. The Glente's not bad. This is a pretty good looking ship, the Tristan. I like it. It looks a little dirty right now, but it's nice. It's served me very well so far. I repaired my drone, so that's good. What do you say, Bailey girl? What do you say? Yeah, you're a good girl. I had 6 hours to get myself here. Thankfully, I was able to make it. And that's it, really. Your contact wasn't in space, as they sometimes are. She's in this station. And that's it. So we are here. And we complete it by talking to Keita. There we go. And we're done. Alright, so that's it. We'll pick up part 5 of this whole mission series, and it'll be mission 29 next time. This was mission 28. It's not over yet. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comments section, because that's a great place to do it. Or you can find me on, I think I've got my contact information there in the description. Hit me up on Twitter or via email or whatever you'd like. And I will catch you on the flip side.